Because the stuff you did for the UFC and coming out, like, man, I've been watching you since from like day one. And it's incredibly inspiring to see. And the biggest question I wanted to ask you was, like, you did UFC before it was cool, before it was mainstream. In fact, you were coming up at the same time of it, and a lot of its success, I would argue, is attributed to you. Did you fight because it's all you knew, or why did you fight before it became a cool thing to be a fighter?
I fight because I love fighting. I mean, I grew up doing martial arts. I was actually graduating in accounting with an accounting degree. My grandma was mad at me I was doing kickboxing to keep competing, and my grandma was mad at me, like, when are you going to get a real job? And then I felt, I was thinking about it, getting a real job, and I fought one mixed martial arts fight, and I'm like, nah, I like this. I'm gonna stick it here. And honestly, back when I started, I mean, a home run back then was maybe 150 grand, 200 grand a year. Yeah. I mean, not like for a fight. Now, like I'd say, like by the end of my career, I was making that on my shorts, like stuff on my shorts. So, I mean, it became. I mean, it was a good choice for me. I made the right decision. But it was because I love fighting. I just didn't want to get a real job.
But what about it? Is it hitting people? Is it avoiding getting hit?
It's the competition of it, and trying to beat that other person. I mean, I'm not a very violent. I'm actually not a very, very violent person, as far as I don't like hurting people. Yeah. But when I go out there to fight you, I am trying to kill you.
You didn't
as soon as it's over, I hope you're all right. But I hope you're okay. But I am trying to take your head off. I'm trying to hurt you.
You didn't do that kind of stuff prior to fighting? Did you get in fights in high school and shit?
I got a lot of fights.
I don't know why I'm not buying your story about not being like.
I always say I was never a bully. I never got picked on people, but I didn't like people picking on other people. Yeah, and I like to fight. So, you come up, someone going, oh, hey, he doesn't want to fight you, but I will. Nice. I figured out when I was about 21, 22, I always said I never made you fight me if you wanted to walk away. But when I was younger, it made it real hard for you to walk away. You had to put your tail between your legs and crawl out the door. And as I got older, I give you a bunch of outs. Right. I'll walk out. Hey, yeah, you want to do this or no?
You don't want to do this. Yeah. Like, you probably tell people, like, yo, trust me, you don't want to fucking do this.
Well, now since people see me fight, I don't have that problem. Guys don't come up and try to challenge me.
I can't imagine. Yeah.
I mean, really, honestly, the guys, most guys, if you know who I am anyway, I'm not known as like a wrestler or a jiu-jitsu guy. I'm known as a brawler with heavy hands. Yeah. So that's not exactly the guy you want to fight in the street. I'm not, and really the guy, the assholes that would actually do that are fans of mine. So,
that's a bucket list item.
Get knocked out by Chuck Liddell.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah. I've had guys. I've had people really want me to hit them.
Yeah, you fucked up a couple. You fucked up a couple of my boys, Steve-O.
Oh yeah, that was for fun. That was fun. He's great. He's awesome, man.
Who's one of the Dudesons?
Yeah, I hit him that recently. Yeah,
he punched him in the face.
Yeah, the funny thing, they call me up and his manager goes, "Hey man, he wants you to come over and knock him out." I'm like, look, man, I know that's what he does for a living, but does he understand what that means? Like, because if you ask me to knock you out, okay, here's the problem. I can't just kind of hit you. Because you put me on blast. Yeah, I got to hit. I'm going to hit you with everything I got.
It's your brand. You're representing your fucking brand.
I'm now going to hit you with everything I got. I did that with a guy with a body shot. I had a guy. We were in that's Kentucky Derby. Okay. Which a DJ the night before, we're out there, and he goes, "Hey man, I think I can take a body shot from you." Dude, I've been drinking. I'm not going to hit you. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to hit you. And then he goes, "Well, can I announce that you're here?" I said, "Sure." So he announces that I'm there, and then says tells everyone he's going to take a body shot from me in front of everybody. So normally, if I hadn't been drinking and I knew you, okay, I'll give you a body shot, but I'll tap you, not real hard, just dig it a little bit, and usually most people drop, and that's fine. If it didn't drop, no big deal. Yeah. You put me on blast in front of everybody. I was world champ at the time.
Now you got to fuck him up.
Okay. Yeah. So now I'm hitting him with the kitchen sink. Now remember, I've been drinking. I said I've been drinking. I warned him. So I was off by a little bit. Well, he was rolling on the ground for about 15, 20 minutes. He calls me the next day going, you motherfucker, you broke my ribs. I'm like, what'd you expect? I'm sorry.